Have you ever noticed how the choices you make can set your entire life on a different course? Every decision we make, no matter how small, is a step towards a future. Either one we want or one we want to avoid. Sometimes we get stuck in a situation that seems overwhelming, and it's easy to think we have no control. But here's the truth, even in difficult situations, you have the power to change your life by taking intentional action. It's about focusing on the things you can control and making decisions that lead to better outcomes. You might feel trapped in your job, in financial debt, or even battling personal struggles like stress or depression. The key is to question your current thoughts and actions. Ask yourself, am I choosing to stay stuck or am I taking action to change my reality? Our actions are often what define our future. You have a 9-to-5 job and feel overwhelmed with commitments. You could choose to complain about your situation, or you could start taking small steps towards change. Maybe it's reading a book to gain a new skill, leveraging your computer to start a side hustle, or networking with people who can help you grow. The small decisions we make today can completely change our direction in life. Let's take the example of J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. Before she became a world-famous writer, Rowling was a single mother living on government assistance. She had just gone through a difficult divorce and was struggling with depression. Her life was far from easy, but she made a choice. Instead of giving up, she pursued her dream of writing a novel despite being rejected by multiple publishers. She didn't have to keep trying. She could have easily stayed in her comfort zone. But by choosing to persist, she created one of the most successful book franchises of all time. Today, Harry Potter is worth billions, and Rowling's decision to act in the face of hardship not only changed her life but inspired millions of readers around the world. Now let's shift to another real story. Howard Schultz, a former owner of Starbucks. Schultz grew up in a poor neighborhood in Brooklyn and joined Starbucks as a marketing executive when the company was primarily selling coffee beans. At one point, Schultz saw an opportunity to transform the business into the cafe culture that was thriving in Italy, where coffee shops were more than just places to grab coffee, but hubs of community and conversations. However, the owners of Starbucks at the time were hesitant to make this change. Faced with rejection, Schultz could have given up and stayed in his comfortable positions. But he chose another path. He left Starbucks and started his own coffee business, Nale, to prove his vision could work. After relentless effort and rejection from over 200 potential investors, Schultz succeeded. He eventually bought Starbucks and turned it into a global brand that today has over 33,000 stores worldwide. The decision to pursue his vision despite setbacks changed the course of his career and the entire coffee industry. Imagine if he had accepted the initial rejection from the Starbucks owners. Starbucks might never have become the household name it is today. Think about it, what small step can you take today that could lead to massive change in the future? The truth is, you always have the two paths in front of you. The question is, which will you take? For example, imagine you are struggling with financial debt. You could choose to ignore it, continue living beyond your means, and hope the problem goes away. Or you could take the other path, create a budget, cut unnecessary spending, and work towards paying off your debt. The difference between these two choices will shape your financial future. Research shows that people who actively set goals and take consistent action towards those goals are 10 times more likely to achieve success than those who don't take proactive steps. A study by Dr. Gail Matthews, a psychology professor at Dominican University, found that individuals who write down their goals and take actionable steps towards them are 42% more likely to achieve them than those who don't. This shows the incredible power of taking even small, deliberate actions. Similarly, you might feel down, frustrated, or even feel depressed. You can either stay silent, avoid seeking help, and let it take over your life. Or you can choose to reach out to professionals, talk to friends or family, and take steps to heal. It might not feel easy at first, but taking action no matter how small, can shift everything. Sometimes fear and uncertainty hold us back. We are scared to try something new or step outside our comfort zone. But imagine this, two people in the same situation, both overwhelmed by work and financial stress. One person blames the world, feels trapped and spends hours venting but takes no action. The other person, while feeling the same way, decides to make small changes. They start by cutting costs, upskilling themselves and learning new ways to manage their time. In the short term, the differences might seem small, but over time, the second person's small decision lead to much better outcomes, while the first person remains stuck in frustrations. Ask yourself, what is one small action you can take today that can set you on a different path tomorrow? Think of the things you want to change in your life, whether it's a better job, more financial security, or personal happiness. The choices you make and the action you take are in your control. You have the power to start the chain reaction towards success, just like J.K. Rowling and Howard Schultz did. We all have moments where life feels overwhelming, and it is easy to stay stuck. But remember, it's not about having the perfect opportunity or waiting for the right time. It's about making the most of what you have right now and taking that first step. You have the power to choose. So what will you decide today? And before you go, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel if you found this helpful. It's really helped us to create more content to guide you on your journey towards success. Thank you for watching. Signing off from LIA.